Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another It's a Sun and Moon Ultra Prism news update. So yes, we're going to be checking out all of the news which has been shown off this week just gone. So this is what we're going to be doing every single week now up until the release of Ultra Prism, and I will probably carry on doing these for every other series of the Pokemon TCG and everything. So guys, are we ready to go with our first card that was shown off literally on the Monday, I think, or Tuesday that I posted the first episode. So with that, let's have a little look at what we have on the first one. It is this guy right here. So this is a Rotom and is in like a mower, and that's exactly what it's actually called. You'll see now it is actually called a Mo Rotom, which is pretty sweet. Now I'm hoping that we get a full line of different Rotoms. Now it's pretty interesting. Some of these, some of the different cards we're about to see have got some abilities which are pretty cool. So we'll make our way through it. So Mo Rotom is a grass Pokemon with a HP of 90. It's a basic Pokemon. The ability of Roto Motor. If there are 9 or more Pokemon tool cards in your discard pile, ignore the attack costs of this Pokemon. So that's not bad. You can just have a free attack as long as the discard pile is full of tools. Now, during the pre-release, that probably won't be very playable because I'm not really expecting a lot of tools to be had. A lot of trainers, but not so many tools. The attack, though, is grass and 2 colours for special cut, 60 damage. Discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Not bad to get rid of maybe double colourless and everything like that. So that's not bad. It's a pretty small attacker, but you know, to have a free attack it's pretty cool. It's definitely very, very cool. On to the next one. Now this isn't actually I don't think it'll be out during Ultra Prism, but it might be during its own GX box, which is a Alolan Raticate GX. Now this is a Pokemon card gym. It's like a Japan exclusive card. Now it's not going to be exclusive just to Japan. Oh no, we will be getting this at some point. We've had the same sort of thing with, here's the list: Lycanroc, Beware, Serena. There's also Palossand GX, which we still haven't seen yet. That will hopefully get its own GX box, and this guy. Now what's interesting about this is that it has 2 free attacks, or at least 2 free moves that it can do. What are they, I hear you ask? Let's have a little look. So we've got a Alolan Raticate GX, Darkness Pokemon, HP of 200, that's not bad, plus some dumbbells onto him, because you can. That's 240, that's pretty cool. Stage 1, and of course it evolves from Rattata. So the first free ability, Throwaway, 40 times damage. Discard up to 2 cards from your hand. This attack does 40 damage for each card you discard in this way. So you can just get rid of... You can literally just get rid of 2 cards and do 80 damage there. Put a choice band on, you're doing about 110. It's not bad. And for a free attack, that's pretty cool because you can just throw the energy away if you really wanted to. So that's going to be pretty cool. Then we have Dark and 2 colours for Hyperfang. This is interesting. 150, that's looking pretty cool. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. That is a little bit concerning. Now, there is a way in which you can sort of help this. If you play it's Victini from Guardians Rising, it has the ability of allowing you to flip the coin. So if you don't actually get it, you can flip the coin again, or flip the dice, or roll the dice. If you do get it, brilliant, you get 150. Obviously, if you already land it the first time, you don't need to use Victini, but it's there just in case. Then the GX ability, Item Miner GX. Search your deck for up to 6 item cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Now there's 2 things you can do here. 1, 6 items is enough to cover the whole lot of your Pokemon. So if you've got 1 active, 5 bench, 6 tools, added to all of them, done. Or at least next turn. Or you can use them for that throwaway ability and just put some pathetic items in, and then you can just throw them away. With that throwaway ability, it can be any card. It doesn't have to be a specific, it doesn't have to be energy or a Pokemon or anything. It can be any card you want. So that is very, very cool. I like this a lot. I do really like this a lot, and I would honestly like to possibly see this have a full art, have a hyper rare, because I really do like it. Love all these Alolan forms, and it'd be pretty awesome to collect a full collection of them all. But there is that there, very, very cool. On to this one, which is a Weavile here. Now, this is a promo which comes with the booster boxes, and we do have artwork for the booster boxes, so we can see a few additional ones. They'll be at the very end. It's a Darkness Pokemon, HP of 90. It's a Stage 1, and it evolves from Sneasel. It is a promo, and I can reveal, I think Sneasel and Weavile are both going to be in the set, so that's pretty sweet. Icy Wind for 10 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Not bad during a pre-release. If you were to get that, that's pretty cool. A little bit of damage, they're asleep. That's not bad. Dark Command, 50 times damage. This attack does 50 damage times the number of your opponent's Pokemon with abilities. That's pretty cool, actually. I mean, if you're... Actually, that could be pretty devastating against Gardevoir, because if you have 3 Gardevoirs, that's 150 damage for 1... That's really good, actually. Wow. That's a fantastic card. I'm only just realising this now. Really, really good. Moving on, though, we have Cresselia? Yeah. A Psychic Pokemon, HP of 120. It is a basic. 2 moves here. One Psychic is Crescent Moon turn. Discard an energy from this Pokemon. Switch all damage counters on this Pokemon with those on your opponent's active Pokemon. That can be interesting. Then we have Psychic and 2 colours for Psychic, which is 60 plus damage. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's not bad. It's got a weakness to Psychic, of course, resistance to nothing, and a retreat of just 1. So that's not bad. Not bad. Moving on, we have this one, which is a Glameow, which is a colourless Pokemon. HP of 60. There's a Dedenne in the background there. It's a basic Pokemon. 1 attack here of Gentle Bite, 10 damage during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon's attacks do 40 less. Defending Pokemon's... Okay, fair enough. So, if they attack you for 80, only 40 goes through. That's pretty cool. Weakness to fighting, resistance of nothing, and a retreat of just 1. But, I think that does evolve as well. I'm not too sure what it evolved Glameow into. It's not a Meowstic, because that's Esper. It does have another evolution. You guys will probably be able to comment down below and let me know what that evolution is. There's the test. Next one up we do have is this one, which is an Eevee, colourless Pokemon of HP of 60. Basic Pokemon, of course. I'm hoping maybe we could get some more GXs. Maybe... I don't know what comes out in Gen 4. I don't know whether anything did come out in Gen 4. If it did, maybe it was Leafeon and Glaceon, maybe? Maybe we might get GXs of them. I'd like to get a Leafeon GX. It'd be pretty sweet. But a colourless attack of just 1 for Gnaw for 20 damage. It's weak to fighting, resistance to nothing, and a retreat of just 1. Probably not the best Eevee, especially with that energy evolution Eevee. That's pretty much dominating everything, really. So we're now on to the evolution to which we saw the final evolution to last week. And this is Shinx, the lightning Pokemon, HP of 50, basic Pokemon. It has an ability, Runaway Evolution. This Pokemon can evolve the turn it was played if it's the first turn of the player going second. That's not bad. So say, for example, it's the pre-release, you get this in your active, you flip over, you've gone second, you can evolve this, of course, if you do have the evolution. Not the final evolution, the next one. So that's not bad, pretty cool. And then for 1 lightning, you've got Sparking, which is 10 damage. It's weak to fighting, resistance to metal, and a retreat of just 1. Very nice artwork as well, it has to be said. Again, nice artwork on this one. This is obviously Luxio, another lightning Pokemon, of course. HP of 80. This evolves from Shinx, stage 1. The attack here is Electromagnetic Barrier, 30 damage. Your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during your next turn. That's pretty cool. That is very, very cool, actually. It's a weak attack, but to stop items and everything, that's going to be pretty cool. Weakness to fighting, resistance to metal, and a retreat of just 1. Moving on, we have this little cutie right here, which is a Bunnieri. This does evolve, so hopefully we might see the evolution. I think it's Lopunny? I think it's something like that, but it has a Mega Evolution as well. But Bunnieri, colourless Pokemon, HP of 60. It's a basic. Colorless, spineless. If the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack does nothing. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, if you're going against this, take a Victini with you as well, so you can help out there. And then we have another one, Colorless for Skip, which is just 10 damage. Not the best Pokemon. Definitely not one you're probably going to be wanting to play. Weakness to fighting, though, and a resistance to nothing. Retreat of 1. The only thing there is that spineless thing. That could be pretty interesting, but that's about it, really. Moving on, we have this item card right here, which I'm pretty interested in, actually. It's called Missing Clover. So it's basically, you may play 4 Missing Clovers at the same time. If you play 1 Missing Clover, look at the top card of your deck, then put that card back. If you play 4 Missing Clovers at the same time, take a prize card. Now, I'm not being funny, but number 1, I would really, really like to see what this looks like as a secret rare, if it becomes a secret rare, which I think it should, because having just one bit of a Clover on a card would be awesome. Secondly, I would really want to play this just to get that prize card. It's almost like you're searching through your deck to get the 4 of them. You play them all down. It's not as if it's a supporter either. So you play all 4 of them down at the same time. Bang, you can take a prize card. That could be a winning strategy. Obviously, it's going to take up 4 of the cards. You can only play 4 anyway. If one of them is prized, that's pretty annoying. Although if you have a Gladion, you're alright. You're okay, because you can search the prizes, think, yeah, there's one in there, take that out. You've got maybe 2 in your hand, looking for 1. Get a few draws in, maybe play a bit of Zoroark GX, draw some stuff out of your deck. Boom, you've got them straight away. Zoroark on this could be pretty cool because you can then take that prize card. So yeah, not bad indeed. And I don't know whether you can actually get items out of your discard. If there is any way of doing that, that would be pretty cool. I think you can... that's a fair point. You might be able to do this with Gardevoir, because Gardevoir allows you to take 4 cards out of the discard and place them back in your deck. Of course, it is in the deck, but you do Gardevoir and Zoroark, you're going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, not a bad one. I like this one a lot. I like that a lot. So we have our first Prism trainer. Now last week we showed off the Lunala and Solgaleo Prism. This is called Cyrus Prism. It's a support trainer. Now you can only play 1 of these. That's the whole point of these Prism things. It's a one-off card. So if you can get this during a pre-release, it's going to be a pretty game-changing thing, because obviously the Pokemon, they're stage 1. They're basics. No matter what they are, they're basics. The trainers, they're going to be pretty devastating. This one, your opponent chooses 2 of their bench Pokemon. Then your opponent shuffles their other bench Pokemon and all cards attached to them into their deck. That is pretty devastating. They can pick any 2 cards they want. Admittedly, they could keep the strongest ones, but you're still getting rid of 3. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. I like that a lot. Liking it a lot. It'd be pretty cool to see a full art, especially with that fire going around him. That'd be amazing. So moving on, we also have this card here, which reminds me very much of the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who. I know I'm a bit sad, but there we go. It looks like it. It's called Looker. Now, apparently this is an older card, which has been sort of brought back. What is the ability? Draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck. No, I'm not liking it. I'm really not liking that. I don't know whether that is at all happy to use that. I don't know. But drawing 3 cards from the bottom of... draws... You're allowed to take them, but it's from the bottom of your deck. So instead of being the top, it's the bottom. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know. Next one, though, we have this whistle, which would be awesome as a secret rare. Looker's Whistle. So basically what this does is it combines with Looker. Search your deck for up to 2 Looker, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Now, of course, you can play that as many times as you want. Get your Looker, boom, bang, you can get 3 from the bottom of your deck, sorted. So pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. So we also have this guy here, which is, of course, an Orangaroo, which is now, I think this is its third artwork. Very nice artwork here. I love the holo. Then we had the one from Crimson Invasion, and now we have this one. They look amazing. They really, really do. It's a colourless Pokemon of 120 HP. It's basic. It's got the 2 attacks. Sorry. One is just 1 colourless. Resource management. Put 3 cards from your discard pile on the top of your deck in any order you like. This could be something to play with Lucky Card. Obviously, it doesn't give you 4. It gives you 3. but that's definitely a helping hand right there, and you could carry on using that during the pre-release to keep putting cards back. So that's pretty cool. Then for 3 colours, you've got Iridation. I don't know. 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. So it's not bad. It confuses them, which is pretty good. I hate confusion during pre-releases. It just totally messes you up. There's no way of sort of reverting it unless you can evolve, unless you can retreat or something like that. But yeah, it's not bad. And I like the artwork a lot there. Moving on, we have our first GX right here, and this one is very, very, very nice indeed. I'm liking the look of this a heck of a lot. So this is Duskmane Necrozma GX. Now this is an Ultra Beast. Obviously, it is combined with Solgaleo, but the Ultra Beast being Necrozma has made it into an Ultra Beast. It looks amazing. Metal Pokemon, HP of 190. It's a basic Pokemon. It's a basic. It's a basic, guys. This is very good news. Obviously, normally Solgaleo, you'd have to evolve it from its Cosmog to Cosmoem up to that. So this is very interesting. For 3 colours, you've got Claw Slash for 60. Meh. Meteor Tempest for 220 damage. Discard 3 energies from this Pokemon. Meh. But if you have Metagross, bang, you can get them straight back pretty fast. And then for 3 metal, Eclipse Sun GX, 250 damage. This attack can only be used if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. So it does come down to that, but it's pretty cool indeed. Weakness to fire, resistance to psychic, and a retreat of 3. But a very nice looking card there, and hopefully we're going to get some awesome looking full arts, some rainbow rares. These could be pretty good cards indeed that a lot of people are going to want. Moving on, we have this, which looks so cool, which is Dawnwing's Necrozma GX. So this is another Necrozma. Obviously, it's fused with Lunala. It looks amazing. Again, it's an Ultra Beast. 180 HP here, Psychic. It's a basic again. It does have an ability, though, Invasion. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. Almost like a built-in switch. Yeah. It's like a built-in switch. So it's not bad. And then you've got for 3 Psychic, Flash of Darkness, 120 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. And then the GX is Eclipse Moon. 3 Psychic for 180 damage. This attack can only be used if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Very good. I could see this being played pretty much a lot. It's a basic. It's got that ability, which is very, very cool. The GX is pretty interesting indeed, and the attack is pretty decent. So, you know, that's pretty cool. It's got a weakness to darkness, a resistance to fighting, and a retreat of just 2. Yeah, definitely, 100%. This is going to be a nice playable card. Getting this during a pre-release, you're going to be pretty much dominating, very much so. So let's move on. Here we go to the last part, which, of course, is the packaging. We've got to show off the packaging here. So this is basically the box, all the packs. We saw the artwork last week, but if you look on the side, you'll be able to see we do get a Weavile, we get that Solgaleo, and there's also a Bastiodon. So that's pretty cool. We're going to get, what's the, oh, there were so many of them during Steam Siege. I don't know what it's called, but the first evolution before Bastiodon will have that. Weavile to Sneasel, we need that, or Sneasel to Weavile. Solgaleo is a basic anyway, but that gives away another, about 4 more cards there, which is pretty sweet to see, and some very nice artwork on that box. So, let's move on over to the Lunala one here. Now this shows off 3 new ones. Number 1, we're going to get the Hippopotamus. I don't know how to say that one, but that's pretty cool. Manaphy with some very interesting artwork there, and a Garchomp as well. I'm hoping that Garchomp is a holo, and I'm hoping it might even have an ability. I don't know why I'm guessing that, but I'd like to see a Garchomp card, maybe fighting. I like Garchomp a lot, so it'd be pretty cool to see that, see what's coming up. But yeah, very, very interesting stuff this week. A lot of stuff, a lot of cards, and we're still going to be getting a lot of cards more before it gets released in Japan. So let's move on over now to the last thing, which is Guess the GX, and this is the answer to last week. So I gave you, hopefully this doesn't get ruined, I gave you that little picture right there, and I said, right, guess the GX. Did anyone guess it right? Let's find out. So, the GX was a Alolan Muck GX. You see where it was? So that was on the hand, on the left-hand side, just before the HP marker. You can see the rocks by his hand. I've shrinked it so you can just see that pink. I thought if I give the rainbow away too much, it's going to be a little bit obvious. But having that, you can definitely match up a bit of pink, some rocks. Very good. So if anyone did get that, massive well done. So let's move on over to this week's Guess the GX. You ready for your picture? Here it comes. There it is right there. Now this one I think might be a little bit more easy. I think a lot of people are going to probably be able to guess this. Having a bit of a hard time? There it is, a bit bigger. Bit blurry, but that's bigger. And that's even bigger right there. That is what you have to try and guess. And the answer will be given away in next Monday's news update as we explore what more stuff has come out during the week. Hopefully we get some pretty interesting stuff, maybe some full arts. I'd like to see more GXs. Less. I'm hoping we might actually get an Alolan Marowak GX. I'd like to see some of the new GXs like UB Adhesive and all those sort of ones which have just come out in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That'd be pretty cool to see them. But we'll have to wait and see. We might even get the full set revealed, which would be insane, but it can happen. But there we go. I will leave it here for this video, and I will see you guys in next week's news update, and obviously all the videos throughout the week as well. But apart from that, I will leave it here. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts on what the actual card was, or is. And yeah, apart from that, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.